YouTube, what's going on? Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's your girl TelliVision87 is the channel. We back with another Love and Hip Hop family reunion. Okay, so last night's episode, it could have been a lot more fun had, of course, the drama not taken over. So let's jump into it. Fresher, he gets on the little bullhorn. He gets everybody on the balcony out of their room to announce the prom. So, we remember last episode, Jen wanted to have the prom. Her and Fresher didn't really get to go to theirs because they was about to have a baby. So, that's when they decided, okay, who's gonna go with who? And then Lyrica and Shekinah got into it. So this is like a little bit later on in the day. Fresher makes the announcement again to everybody. Come in your 90s attire, okay? The prom is 90s theme. So everybody's excited, but of course, everybody is still thinking about the Shekinah Lyrica drama, and nobody wants to deal with that at the prom. So let's try to go have a good time, a peaceful time, and have fun. So everybody starts trickling in, and for the most part, everybody looked nice. I will give him that. Some people had on some 90s attire, and some people just came in whatever, you know, they wanted. Of course, MJ had to have his little top hat, and you know, Nikki Baby says she won prom queen, which was absolutely no surprise. She has the prom queen criteria down, so I wasn't surprised when she said that either. And everybody else is kind of sharing stories about their prom, if they got to go or not, if they had other life circumstances that kept them from the prom. Child KK says she barely remember her prom because that was in the 70s. So I was like, okay, all right, KK, go on, you know, get your prom groove back. So everybody's there, but Shekinah gets there, and everybody's like, okay. Shekinah comes in, everybody's kind of looking at her to see what the mood is going to be for the night. And then Mama Jones is like, look, I don't want there to be no problems. Mama Jones said her prom was special because it was with Jim Jones' dad, you know, her high school sweetheart. She said that might have been the night Jim Jones would conceive, child. I don't know. But she's like over all the just pettiness and drama, and she wish everybody could just do what her and Chrissy did, come in there, you know, within those first couple of days and just squash everything. So everybody's, you know, kind of just looking at Shekinah, wanting to see how the night is gonna go down. Gunplay, he gets there, you know, he's ready to turn up and have a good time, but dun 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 dun, in walks in Miami Tip. Now, y'all remember the episode before, he was talking to Nikki Baby about how Miami Tip has been giving him the blues on social media about his new lady and everything like that. So he's not too fond of Miami Tip right now. So Miami Tip come in, and of course, her way into the family reunion, and she was invited by Trick. She was like, look, Trick told me y'all is getting a little bit boring, so I had to come over here and spice things up and turn it up a little bit. So we gonna have fun and da-da-da-da-da. Meanwhile, Gunplay is over there, baby. He is stewing. He is super, super hot. He is like ready to just charge at freaking Miami Tip. And everybody's, you know, coming over there trying to talk to him, calm him down, because Mariah Lynn is like, no, you cannot just go up there and attack Miami Tip. You can't, you know, go up there and just be going off on her like that. Just, you know, remember about all the progress you made. Let's keep it cool, and let's just, you know, try to have a good time. And you could really see Gunplay, like, he is really, really struggling. He is trying really, really, really hard to keep his composure, but we will see that next episode he gonna lose it. But for this episode, he did his best to, you know, keep it together. He was like, you know, why would y'all bring a demon over here? He was baby Gunplay was upset. But I will give him that, because he could have really went off, but he did have some sort of self-control. And shout out to the rest of the castmates for, you know, talking him off the ledge. But in Lyrica and Shekinah's case, now Shekinah actually did good. It was like two side conversations. It was Amada and Lyrica. They're basically rehashing the whole situation again. Lyrica was telling Amada how she feels about going through a divorce, being a single mom, and then she comes here with Shekinah on the foolery from years ago, and then Shekinah bringing up Lyrica's mom, which was a little shady. Shekinah could have said a lot worse, but it's like, yeah, why you bringing up somebody's mom? Like, that had nothing to do with anything. Which Shekinah will, you know, address that a little bit later on. And then we have Shekinah, I believe she's talking to it's either Alexis or Mariah, but she's talking to somebody, just, you know, once again explaining her perspective. Come on, bruh. What? Buddy want to get hit? Explaining her perspective. He could have just waited till the light turned red again. Anyway, explaining her perspective of, you know, the events that was happening, why they had the disagreement. And Shekinah was like, look, I'm doing the best I can, but the lady, you know, she keep calling me a B and all of this and yada yada yada, and I'm just not here for it. You could see Shekinah like side-eyeing Lyrica, like just giving Lyrica, like, you know, just staring her down, giving her dirty looks. So at one point they seem to be doing okay, but then it's like out of nowhere, towards the, you know, the end of the prom, we just see they just happen so fast. Lyrica just like charged at freaking Shekinah and was like, don't you dare talk about my mom and keep my mom's name out your mouth, or something like that she said. But the hit that Lyrica got in, it almost looked like she got a little bit of Shekinah, but she kind of like swung and missed. So it's like the lick that she got wasn't really all that good. It was kind of like like one of these. So, but to me, I feel like if you're gonna go hit somebody, which you should not, but if you're gonna go hit somebody, damn it, you better make sure that the hit land. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be bold enough to do it, then strike appropriately. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm like, Lyrica, you went up there to try to hit the girl, but it looked like a real soft hit. I'm like, did it even do anything? But anyway, Shekinah is very visibly upset. She's like, I can't believe Lyrica, this girl just came up to me and hit me. Y'all know how Shekinah is. So in this instance, Lyrica was absolutely 1000% wrong. She had no business putting her hands on Shekinah, especially when Shekinah did not approach her, did not say anything to her that whole night. And I understand, Lyrica, you're fuming. You got a lot of personal stuff going on, but so the heck is everybody else. Well, it's one thing to be arguing and getting up in each other's face, but don't be throwing hands. Like, don't do that. Because y'all remember Tokyo Carly and all of that happened. So after that whole thing, production shut it down. Everybody go in their room. It's the next day. We find out Lyrica is being sent home. And good. She should have been sent home, because you're out of line for that. And the problem could have eventually been squashed, even though it was just going on and on and on. But it could have eventually been squashed had you not went up there and just put your hands on that girl like that. So yeah, Lyrica, you wrong for that. You was whack. You was whack for that one. Now what else happened? So after that, everybody's kind of over it. So the group basically has to be split up into two sets. So we got the set that has kind of been, some of them have been kind of problematic, have been getting into squabbles, whatever. And we got the second group that's just kind of been more low-key, laid back and a little bit more peaceful. Mama Jones has that group with her brother to make Sunday dinner, you know, soul food Sunday. So they get in the kitchen, Chrissy's helping, you know, everybody's they pitching in to help get the dinner together, and they sit down, chop it up, have a nice time. And then the other group, you see them by the pool just chilling out or whatever. And then Safari is supposed to be there. Now we see him earlier. Chaotic is talking to him earlier, but he's kind of in the same situation that Chaotic was in when he first got there. He got a positive COVID test, so he's got to be locked up in the room until he can get a negative test result. So we hear the script and all of this. Y'all know just Safari's extra. But Safari wants to come down and play, and he can't come down and play with his friends yet. But he will be front and center on the next episode. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think about this whole Lyrica and Shekinah thing. It is like super, super, super petty. It's going on long enough. Lyrica went and put her hands on Shekinah. Now Lyrica's gone. And whatever they could have worked out doesn't even get a chance to work out because, you know, of getting physical. And let me know what you think about Gunplay and Miami Tip, that whole situation. But to me, Miami Tip came in there and was like, I didn't even know me and Gunplay had a problem. But Gunplay would not be that daggone upset for no reason. You did something to that man. Whether you was poking at him on social media, saying little slick, because I know how women can be. You'll say little slick stuff, you know what I'm saying? Taking subliminals and then be one to act like, oh, I didn't do nothing to him. What's the problem? You did something to that man, Miami Tip. And you gonna find out next week just what exactly you did to piss that man off. Especially when you know he's trying to go in the right direction, a better direction. Let that man live with his new female. He didn't choose you. He didn't want to be with you. Let that man go do right by his new woman. Okay? You're just hating for no reason. Whatever. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about those two scenarios. That's pretty much it for this episode. If I left something out, you know, let me know. But I think I cover like the main you know, pieces of the show. So I'm gonna get off of here. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. If you guys want to check out some of my previous uploads, you guys can do that. But thank y'all for watching. It's your girl Telly. TelliVision87 is the channel. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.